Helsinki, Swedish. Helsingfors, Finland, Swedish. North of Tallinn, Estonia, 400 kilometers east of Stockholm, Sweden, and 300 kilometers west of St. Petersburg, Russia. It has close historical ties with these three cities, together with the cities of Espoo, Vantaa, and Kunyanan, and surrounding commuter towns. Helsinki forms the Greater Helsinki metropolitan area, which has a population of over 1.5 million. Often considered to be Finland's only metropolis, it is the world's northernmost metro area with over 1 million people, as well as the northernmost capital of an EU member state. After Stockholm and Oslo, Helsinki is the third largest municipality in the Nordic countries. Finnish and Swedish are both official languages. The city is served by the International Helsinki Airport, located in the neighboring city of Vantaa, with frequent service to many destinations in Europe and Asia. Helsinki was the World Design Capital for 2012, the venue for the 1952 Summer Olympics, and the host of the 52nd Eurovision Song Contest in 2007. Helsinki has one of the world's highest standards of urban living. In 2011, the British magazine Monocle ranked Helsinki the world's most livable city in its Livable Cities Index. In the Economist Intelligence Unit's 2016 Livability Survey, Helsinki was ranked 9th among 140 cities. On July 20, 2021, the American magazine Time ranked Helsinki one of the greatest places in the world in 2021 as a city that can grow into a sprouting cultural nest in the future, and which has already been known in the world as an environmental pioneer. An International Cities of Choice survey conducted in 2021 by the consulting firm Boston Consulting Group and the BCG Henderson Institute raised Helsinki the third best city in the world to live, with London and New York City ranking the first and the second. Also, together with Rovaniemi in the Lapland region, Helsinki is one of Finland's most significant tourist cities in terms of foreign tourism. According to a theory presented in the 1630s, at the time of Swedish colonization of coastal areas of Finland, colonists from Hälsingland in central Sweden had arrived at what is now known as the Vantaa River, and called it Helsingør, which gave rise to the names of Helsinge village and church in the 1300s. This theory is questionable, because dialect research suggests that the settlers arrived from upland and nearby areas. Others have proposed the name as having been derived from the Swedish word Hälsing, an archaic form of the word hals, referring to the narrowest part of a river. The rapids. Other Scandinavian cities at similar geographic locations were given similar names at the time, e.g. Helsingør in Denmark and Helsingborg in Sweden. When a town was founded in Forsby village in 1548, it was named Helsinge Fors, Helsinge Rapids. The name refers to the Vanhangaupungankoski Rapids at the mouth of the river. The town was commonly known as Helsinge or Helsing, from which the contemporary Finnish name arose. Official Finnish government documents and Finnish-language newspapers have used the name Helsinki since 1819, when the Senate of Finland moved itself into the city from Turku, the former capital of Finland. The decrees issued in Helsinki were dated with Helsinki as the place of issue. This is how the form Helsinki came to be used in written Finnish. As part of the Grand Duchy of Finland in the Russian Empire, Helsinki was known as Helsingfors in Russian. In Helsinki slang, the city is called Stadia Hassa. Helsit is the northern Sami name of Helsinki. Sweden 1550 to 1809. In the Iron Age, the area occupied by present-day Helsinki was inhabited by Tavascians. They used the area for fishing and hunting. But due to a lack of archaeological finds, it is difficult to say how extensive their settlements were. Pollen analysis has shown that there were cultivating settlements in the area in the 10th century. And surviving historical records from the 14th century describe Tavascian settlements in the area. Swedes colonized the coastline of the Helsinki region in the late 13th century after the successful Second Crusade to Finland, which led to the defeat of the Tavascians. Helsinki was established as a trading town by King Gustav I of Sweden in 1550 as the town of Helsingfors. which he intended to be a rival to the Hanseatic city of Reval. In order to populate his newly founded town, the king issued an order to resettle the bourgeoisie of Porvoo, Ekenäs, Rauma and Alvila into the town. Little came of the plans as Helsinki remained a tiny town plagued by poverty, wars, and diseases. The plague of 1710 killed the greater part of the inhabitants of Helsinki. The construction of the naval fortress Sweborg in the 18th century helped improve Helsinki's status. But it was not until Russia defeated Sweden in the Finnish War and annexed Finland as the autonomous Grand Duchy of Finland in 1809 that the town began to develop into a substantial city. Russians besieged the Sweborg,